Hi, y'all. Happy Monday. I hope you're having a great day so far and that you are headed for a fabulous week. So, we're going to start right off the bat with a mindset mastery reading, which, it's our first one. Hey, I remembered. Woo! Um, Let me see here. The card pile is thinning. Very soon we will have gone through through the entirety of this deck. It's upside down. Okay, so with these, it doesn't matter if it's upside down. Say, kind of like with regular tarot, you kind of have to, well, you don't have to, but a lot of people don't pay attention to whether or not the card is right side up or upside down, which kind of defeats the purpose sometimes. But sometimes you just don't want to hear the, trying or negative or struggly stuff. So that's why some of us just leave the deck and make sure all the cards are upright first. Now, if you're doing a quick shuffle and some flop out and fly out upside down, then you kind of really got to pay attention to that. But this is affirmation tarot, so nothing upside down. So we're going to start off with, like I said, a mindset mastery card, and our first one is, I am a confident communicator and express myself with clarity and assertiveness. So, there we go. Got to get the glare just right. And I have my handy dandy right here. Excellent. So, yeah. All right. Practice active listening. Oh, now this is a skill that is in very, very great demand and unfortunately is very rare. If you work in any kind of a corporate world, then you're going to have heard of this. When engaging in a conversation, make a conscious effort to truly listen to the other person before responding. Ask clarifying questions and seek to understand their perspective. By becoming a better listener, you not only improve your communication skills, but also enhance your ability to express yourself with clarity and assertiveness when it's your turn to speak. So, also very, very true. One of the things that we all have a tendency to do, and yes, I mean all, is when somebody is speaking, we have a tendency to be formulating our reply in our mind. Rather than actually paying attention to what somebody is saying. It's a tough thing to do, to quiet your mind and not allow yourself to try and formulate a reply. It's very, very, it takes a lot of practice to do that. But one of the benefits that you get from it is the more accurate communications. You get to communicate with somebody and remove that knee-jerk response in favor of a more contemplative response, one that is less reactive and more, what's the word I'm looking for? Just more open to other opinions, to another person's standpoint, their point of view. If you can look at the world or you can look at a situation through somebody else's point of view, then troubleshooting what's going on between the two or what's going on in the entirety of the situation can be much, much easier. So it's hard to do, but this is where the idea of stopping when somebody is speaking with you and or at you, because we do that sometimes, listening to what they have to say, and your response doesn't have to be immediate. We're always just so, I want to, right immediately. I want to just smack them in the head with my response. Don't do that. Don't allow yourself to do that, because it gives them a little bit more control over you when your response is so knee-jerk. So again, you want to take the time, you want to take a moment, take a breath, and actually listen to what they said. Sorry, excuse me. and think about what they're saying. And if they're really trying to goad you into a particular response, you will know it, because they'll go, what, huh, what do you got? You got nothing to say? And they'll do that kind of stuff to you. But the person who can remain calm in that kind of a situation and thoughtful, even for 3 seconds before you give your response, that is the person who people are going to remember in a positive light. They're going to remember the person who was hostile and arrogant and, well, let's just leave it at hostile and arrogant. They're going to remember that person in a more negative light, and they will have earned it. So keep your calm, keep your cool, keep your control, and you will keep a situation potentially from exploding in a bad way. The only thing that you can control in the world is your response to events and things around you. Everything else is out of your control. And the sooner you realize that, the better off you're going to be. The Stoics knew it. We know it. But we don't pay attention to it, and we don't like to think that it's true. But it is. So keep your calm, keep control, be an active listener. Try and hear what they're really saying. Sometimes people who are aggravated and angry don't necessarily have the best vocabulary right at hand, because their mind is so inflamed with anger or rage or what have you. So they have their verbal centers are a little bit distracted because they're just on fire on the inside. If you've ever seen the movie Clue, you will remember a particular scene where, was it Mrs. White was talking about her husband stopping Yvette, the maid. And she had found out about it, and flames on the sides of my face and in my head. Yeah, so it's like that, and it's hard not to react that way. But if you can control it, you're going to be better off, and you are going to look like the more competent, confident, and controlled person. So on that note, let's move on to the Rethink cards. We have 2 of these like we usually do, and our first one is the richness of the universe. There we go, the richness of the universe. And it's got like little planets and little solar system, and there's a sun in there. Very nice. All right, trust in the abundant opportunities and resources the universe provides to support my goals. I trust in the abundant opportunities and resources the universe provides my goals. I confidently attract everything I need to thrive and succeed in life. And if you are here and you have lived it all to the age that you currently are, then you have survived and thrived in spite of quite a bit of things, and you have succeeded thus far. Therefore, you can continue to succeed. So as long as you keep things in mind to that level of reductivism, even at your worst, when you remember that you have survived up to this point, you are evidence of your own resilience. You are evidence of your own ability to succeed, because you are here. You are living, breathing evidence of that. So don't let anyone tell you any different. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't succeed at something, because you already have, again and again and again on the daily. All right, card number 2, courage. Again, I think I've told you guys this before. The titles of the cards, or the headings of them, they're often recycled, but the card's message is not. The card's messages are, and we haven't gone through the deck yet. This is how many more of them we have to go through. So lots. And yes, I hear the word courage, and I instantly think of the Cowardly Lion. What makes the Hottentot so hot? What do they got that I ain't got? The others go, courage. So, if you're a fan of The Wizard of Oz like myself, okay, so I'm guessing I need to recharge this. If you're a fan of The Wizard of Oz like myself, go ahead and put a comment in there. Let me know what one of your favorite scenes is. Or if you've seen Wicked. I haven't seen Wicked yet. I don't know, just haven't. I'm waiting for the right time, probably a little bit closer to Halloween. Anyway, courage. So here we go. All right, I voluntarily venture beyond my comfort zone with unshakable courage, accepting dangers as stepping stones on the path to my objectives. Fear has no power over me because I am resolute in my commitment to realize my dreams and I pursue them passionately. Excellent, most excellent. Passion is of ultimate importance. And we've talked about that a little bit on the Entangled Cynic podcast when we were talking about the side hustle or soul mission. And whatever it is that you do, a side hustle is great. So if it's not something that you're necessarily passionate about, but it's making you money and it's getting your bills paid, you can be passionate about that. You don't have to be passionate about the side hustle. But you never know what's going to lead you to something that will inspire your passion. So don't be afraid to follow it and maybe turn it into a side hustle. Maybe just keep doing it and know that paying your bills right now is all your passion. That's taking up all the passion that you've got. And that's okay, because we are living in very trying times right now. And anything that you can cling to that's going to help you maintain your sanity, that's going to help you breathe when you start to feel like things are moving in on you. Shut down your social media for a little while. Do yourself a favor on your day off, whether it's a weekday or a weekend day. Shut off your social media for one day. Get out your DVDs. And I know you've still got some, so get out your DVDs, dust off your DVD player, make sure it's hooked up to your TV, and just watch movies. Watch movies, watch shows that you have on DVD. You watch whatever it is that you've got that brings you joy. And just don't listen to the news. Don't pay any attention to it. Don't social media. Don't doom scroll. Stop doom scrolling. Look for the puppies. Look for the kitties. There's somebody named Jen on YouTube is where I see her YouTube shorts, and she ends her things with, I'm Jen and I post something positive every day. And she does, and it's wonderful. If you can find her, absolutely. Find things that you're interested in. There's such an enormous library of information out there. Psychology, strategy, banking, Smart Money Bro is fantastic. Again, because we're all worried about the monies right now. Believe me, we're all, with Christmas coming up, yeah, we're all worried about the monies. But anyway, do yourself that favor. Stop doom scrolling for at least a day. And enjoy. Go sit outside. Let the sun shine on your face. The breeze waft across your, senses or through your senses. Just stop the noise. So, and on that note, thank you for being here, and I wish you a wonderful rest of your week, and we will see you on Friday. Hopefully we see you on Wednesday or hear from you on Wednesday with the Entangled Cynic podcast. The episode that I was planning has been preempted because of current events, and the working title for Wednesday's podcast is, I'm not sure which one I'm going to go with. Let me see here. I'm looking at, Let me see, what was it? Come on, come on. Oh, good Lord. There is no them without us. There we go. Weaponized rage, how we're fighting the wrong war. Cult of anger, who's really pulling the strings. Yeah, so one of those three. Weaponized rage, how we're fighting, why we're fighting the wrong war. The cult of anger, who's really pulling the strings, and know them without us. So breaking the cycle of division. Let me know which one you would like to hear most or would most draw your attention down in the comments, please. And again, have a great rest of your week. Know that you are appreciated, and we will see you soon. And thank you again so much for being here. Take care, stay well, and just protect yourself.